Hi everybody, I'm Tracie Mahan, and this is my channeling segment with Daniel, the Arcturian. If you are new to my page, I bring in a group of Arcturian beings. One of them I refer to as Daniel, and the rest I refer to as the Imperial Council. And so I'm going to go get Daniel. I don't have any specific questions for Daniel. I'm just going to bring him in and see what it is he has to say for us today. The makeup of many things. Makeup of many things going on around you, many things that are part of this thing that you call your reality, and yet how much of it is truly the illusion, right? And we want you to start paying attention. We want you to start really feeling what is it that is real and what is it that is not real. We want to talk to you about evolution today. Let's bring in the evolution of this planet, the ascension of the planet. And how do we get there? What are we doing? How do we manifest and create in a world that is also manifesting and creating all around us? And see, we don't talk about that much, do we? We're talking always about manifest. How do you manifest? How do you create? How do you be in this world and create your desires? And what we're not speaking about is the manifestation and creation that is going on around you at all times with the collective consciousness, with individual realities, with all of those around you, family, friends, loved ones. And as you co-create, and that is where the co-creation comes in, you co-create and mingle with the energies that are surrounding you. The energies that surround you are the mirror to you. They show you where you're at. They show you where you're going. They show you what you're capable of. They show you what is it's time to let go of and what is it time to embrace. And as you embrace and leap and join and follow and play and get in the juice of it all, you will start to find yourself understanding more of this convoluted ability to merge with all of the energies, merge with all of the playfulness of what is going on around you, as well as what is it you would like to create in this reality. And so as you start to wrap your mind around that and you start to look at your reality, you start to look at your evolution, where do you want to go? What do you want to be? What do you want to have the world see you as? What is the reflection you want to put out in the world, and what is the reflection you're getting back from the world? Start putting everything right here in your little juicy space of your reality. What is going on right here and for you? And as you evolve, as you move through it, as you climb those ladders, as you no longer put it outside of you and you put it right there in front of you, this is what is going on. This is what is being delivered. This is what is being presented. What would I like to create with that? And then you create with that energy. Would you like to create healing? Would you like to create progress? Would you like to create loving connections? Would you like to create? But create from the heart. Look at where you're coming from. Look at what you're creating from. Look at what you are doing. And did your response and reaction come from a place of love or a place of fear, a place of reaction, a place of getting even, maybe a little bit of you could be reacting from places of jealousy, from places of longing, wanting, and desire, feeling unworthy. Whatever it is, you have to check in. You check in because that is where you are responding from, and that is where you are manifesting from. So when you manifest your desire, what is the true desire? What is the true outcome you desire in this situation as you have it presented to you? And so this is the universe's way of dancing with you. This is the way to evolve you out of um, a little bit of that caveman thinking of react, respond, and get into the heart. Get into the heart of everything, get into the heart and move it out, move it through expression, move it through your thoughts, move it through your mind and your body. Know that you are very capable of doing that dance with the universe and still coming out with the outcome that you desire. And so maybe that outcome doesn't look like you thought it did in the beginning, but you still end up with the outcome you desire. Now let's think about that. Maybe you wanted to get a red car, you ended up with a purple car. But really what you wanted was a car that made you feel good and that was reliable and that had leather seats and maybe controlled heated seats and all these different gadgets and things like that. And maybe it is how you felt when you had this car that is reliable and that is fun to drive and that holds everybody you need it to hold and da di da di da di. Maybe it shows up for you in that way and you still get the desire, which was a reliable vehicle that holds everyone you wanted to hold, that has all the gadgets you wanted to have. And maybe the color was not as important as all the other things. So we want you to not get too attached to how it shows up, just that it is showing up for you, and start recognizing, this isn't the way I thought it was going to show up, but it did show up for me. Oh, that isn't the way I thought that was going to play out, but it did play out for me. And now I'm going to co-create with this version, and I'm going to co-create with that, and I'm going to create. And so as you are learning how to do the dance with the universe, how to do the dance with the collective, how to do the dance with the expansion of all people on this planet, you are evolving, you are evolving, you are evolving. Evolve and do the dance. Maybe that is what we'll call this beautiful video, because what we want you all to recognize is that you are beings of such expansion and such universal light, and you are able to be so much more than what you can accomplish here in this physical world. When you journey out and you explore more of the soul, more of this expansion, more of this dynamic connection you have with your mind, with your higher self, with your counsels, with your loved ones, with masters, with angels, with everyone that is connecting with you from the inside. You start to manifest and create something very magical, very dynamic for yourself on the outside. And you'll start to feel and notice and transition in how you want to create and manifest that. You'll start to notice that what might have been important to you a year ago doesn't even hit your radar now. It doesn't even come across your thought patterns now, as you are creating something bigger, more juicy, more wonderful, more expansive. And so we want you to be aware that it is okay when you transition out of one dream and into another, when you move from one thing and into another. And it is a very, very beautiful and possible thing to even have something bigger, better, more desirable show up for you when you are in this dance, when you are in the trusting, when you are in the faith, when you are in the desire itself and you see it and it is seen in your mind, completed, then the energy match brings you the next level. It brings you the next thing. When you become that energetic match to the thing that you have been desiring and hoping for and manifesting, then the universe brings you the next thing. What is the next desire? Let's level it up. Let's level it up. Let's keep it going. Let's keep going. Let's get bigger. Let's get more expansive. Let's get more worthy. Let's get more in the joy of it. Let's get more in the manifestation of it. The world wants to spoil you. The universe wants to spoil you. Your guides, angels, masters, loved ones want to spoil you. We want to spoil you. We want you to have everything you desire, everything you dream, everything you want. We want it to be created right here for you in this beautiful space that you call Earth, and in this beautiful experience you call being human. And as you are evolving and evolving and evolving, and you're letting go of more and more of what you think something needs to look like, more and more of the attachments of what was and what is and what you want to create, and just get into the desires of it all and just throw it in a big old pot and say, okay, universe, stir that up and bring me the best version of that you can. And then sit back and let it happen, because it's happening all around you. Doors are opening, signs are happening. Your path, you are in the right place at the right time, and it all starts to evolve right in front of you, and it comes to you, and it's expansive, and it's healing, And wherever it is that you are not the energetic match to that desire, you will have it surface and it will heal for you. So when you're going through the struggles and the pains and the roadblocks and the feeling stuck, it is time to sit with it. It is time to move with it. It is time to look at it and shift it and change it and appreciate it and hold gratitude for it, for being there, for showing you, for being a part of your experience, so that you know how to get to that next level. So you know what it is you need to release and grieve and honor, so that you can release it and move forward. And so as it shows up for you, whether it be happy or sad or anything in between, honor what shows up so that you can move forward and evolve. Honor who shows up so that you can move forward and evolve. And the path is laid out before you. You have designed it perfectly. You have designed it perfectly. You are evolving, and you cannot go wrong with that. Wherever you veer off, you will be redirected back. You cannot go off in a wrong direction. You are perfectly on your path, and it is perfectly lined up right in front of you. The right people, the right place, the right time, everything going according to plan. And so we want you to breathe in deep. We want you to move forward with what you have in your life. We know there is a lot of things going on globally for you, and that is why we say, do the dance. Do the dance with the universe. What is it that you're presented with? What is the challenge? What is the thing that's falling into place? Do the dance and get into the creation. Where the resistance of the creation over here may be, the door may open over here. And trust that your guides, your loved ones, your counsels, your source is going to lead you in the right direction, to the right people, the right place, the right time. And so it may be as we join in this with you. Now, as we do that, again, we would like to put in the prayer at the end. We think that is a nice, fun little touch. We want to call in your highest and best future and highest and best path for you. We want you to experience the holiday season with joy in your heart. We want you to experience the holiday season with love all around you. We want you to enjoy your life. And we want you to step into that joy with us right now. We want you to just feel the love of the moment, the collective that is here, all who are watching. We thank you so much. We thank you so much for watching. We thank you so much for bringing in the joy. We thank you so much for bringing in your happiness to this energy. Feel it cycling. Feel it cycling. There it is. It's moving and it's going and it's moving and it's going and it's reaching to its highest ability. And it comes back down to the heart chakra, moving out and back down. Usama shekuan. Eso kototo shemekuan tape. Tetosotomatiatan. Eka sasho deba andiushu debandiak. Yeah. Se socio imboy anda. Feototosha kiakonda doshe. Feotonuma antania trata shikuton. Bobonda baasha wada debe samesho feoton mutiatan chiata. Kukanda. Essa se shonu demantiation motos. Tasha. Ecco conti abatti, conti apan. Beba von church of Mondeba, that la potete cotoda. Sesama ondo. Bata beshawa, Patako, Tante. It's a samego doti show di matia. We want you now to just think about all that troubles you. All the things getting in the way, the static, the noise, the disruptions, the roadblocks that you've been experiencing, the things that don't feel good to you, the things that have been weighing heavy on you. We want you to imagine you just put it all in a box, and now you're handing it over to your angels, your guides, and they are taking it to the heavens to be transmuted and returned to you as blessings, as answered prayers, wish fulfillments. Know you are worthy. We love you. We want you to know that you are always being wrapped up in our arms, in our love, in our adoration, really, as you are going through these challenges, as you go through life's events, and you are going through the experiences. We admire you. We thank you for your willingness to evolve and to learn and to grow. Release all the aches, the pains, the hurts. Somebody is dealing with ears. The ears are ringing. The ears are doing something. They're plugging, they're ringing. There's something going on with the ears. We want to come in and help you, they said. We want to come in and help. And so the mantis beings would like to come in, and the highest and best good and the most beautiful energy that they can express to you. They want to come in and they want to work with the ears. They want to clear the ears so you can hear the angels, so you can hear your loved ones, so you can hear your guidance. There are some of you with a bar of energy right here at the forehead, that is getting in the way of your visual, of seeing. Some of you are very much connected to Egypt right now, very much going into the energy of that of the pyramids, going into your activations, going into different levels of being a big part of something bigger that is happening. Remember last video, big change, something bigger that is happening. You are being activated in that. And it is affecting the crown chakra. The crown chakra is moving very fast. If you are experiencing that, if you feel there is pressure there, if you feel there is some activity in the crown chakra and the third eye chakra, the forehead, you are being activated so that you can be the solid foundation for the grounding of this energy that is coming in, the big change coming in. It's grounding you. You are part of the conduit. You are part of the conduit to bring the energy in. We thank you for your service. We thank you that you are being willing and able, and that you are the physical third dimensional being that is the grounding rod and the anchoring rod for this energy to come in. Many of you listening, this will resonate with you. This will resonate as it is part of your path, part of what you signed up to do. We want you to know that if you are one of the keepers of the green ray, one of the keepers that is somebody that is very connected to the color green, very connected to the energy frequency of green, you are also being activated right now, called into service. This may not mean that you have to do anything specific. We say called into service, and we feel a lot of you going, oh no, what is it I'm supposed to do? You are just being. You are being the conduit of this green ray of energy that is coming into the planet right now. The great healing is coming. Oh, the great healing. And that means a lot of people in tears. That means a lot of people upheaval of energy, emotions coming through. You are holding the frequency of the healing. You are creating what one might call the grid or a dome of energy for people to transmute this energy and to do the great healing and the great purge of so many sadnesses, so many tears uncried, so many emotions that have never been processed or moved through. And the great healing will be upon them, and you might come across these people. A gentle touch, a kind ear, a moment of your time may be all that they need to experience the great healing and the shift. Ashikutama asimia shubu kondiva. Atatiko potishkate asibivum. So diana akaya tono shikatani trapatata. Esatundumba kankan ticha notolama ayam pambabosha in the uvia. And the one equata ishan yutopa. Esamashikutuni terasama. There are some of you that are being called to the energies of Sedona. Just like some of you were being connected to Egypt, some of you are being connected to Sedona. Some of you are resonating with the frequencies, the vortexes of Sedona. That does not mean that you necessarily have to physically go to the location. What you want to do is you want to sit. If you have been in Sedona before, just sit in your meditation, find your perfect place, find your favorite place in Sedona, and move your energy there. Some of you will physically be called to go to Sedona. Some of you will just be physically sitting in your space and uh, moving, locating yourself into the energy of Sedona to activate the vortexes, to bring in the energy and the frequencies of the big change. So we thank you for your service, and we know that you know who you are. 是佛公这边切为公，这地方就东点 yes。这个有公的，是个的普的方的asha. We activate now those of the orange ray, those who are attracted to the color orange right now. You are activating the orange ray. This is to move fear. This is to move fear out, move it out, and to bring in that which people need to make their moves forward, their actions forward movement, leaving things behind, ready to go into action, ready to go into service, ready to go into that which needs to happen, that which is in the highest and best good, that which is empowering and enlightening and moving forward in the best way possible. They say, let go of that which is not yours to carry. Many of you have burdens on the shoulders and the back. And we want to shake that off for you, move that off for you. That is not yours to carry. That is not your burden. That is not yours. That's not yours, not your experience. Let those who are experiencing their experience it, and you get to experience yours, and no longer do you try to grab hold and move and shift all of that for them. You bring in the courage, you bring in the faith, the trust, the wisdom to move forward, to have their solutions and to act on them. You are giving people that energy, that frequency, that vibration by bringing in the orange ray. You are the ones that people come to for advice. You are the ones that are the sages of the world. You are the ones that people will contact you and say, oh, woe's me. And you will be their guidance in their own way as you bring it back to them. And you let them figure it out. And it is not that you do it rudely and say, I do not have time for you. You say, what do you want? What do you desire? Well, what is it that happens next? Then what? You just ask them the questions to help them to become clear. Give them the clarity that they want. Give them the clarity they want because they already have the wisdom within them. They already have the direction within them. They already have the answers within them. And you are the wise one. You are the sage that knows just the right thing to ask to help them access that wisdom, to help them follow the inner compass of their bodies that say, oh, this makes me happy, this makes me sad. Okay, which way do you want to go? You want to go towards sadness? You want to go towards happiness? You are the one that will guide them in that way. You are the one that will propel them. You are the one that will lift them up. You are the one that will give them the beautiful gratification and manifestation. Let's see. We set on fire that which is carrying the fuchsia flame. That is how we hear it. Set it on fire. Let it go. Let it blaze, that fuchsia. Let it blaze in each and every one of you, this beautiful, powerful fuchsia color that is bringing in spectrums of light around you that are not even describable. We don't even know how to tell you what it is that you are experiencing when you bring these spectrums of colors in because you have not experienced them before. This is the wave that you are opening up to. This is the wave that will elevate you into your next phase of being and your next phase of service to others. So set that flame on fire, that fuchsia flame. Let it burn within you. Let it transmute all that which is not of service to you any longer. Who are you? What do you want to be? Who do you want to be in the world? How do you want people to see you? that may be not so important anymore, right? As you are being true to yourself. And then people will see you exactly as they were meant to see you, so that they have the permission to be themselves, and so on and so on. There is so much love to be had, so much love to be had and embraced. If you are not feeling the love, then know that it is time to sit with the feeling you are happy. It is time to get real. It is time to stare yourself in the face and say, what is it you need? What do you need? What do you want? What is missing for you? And find it and bring it in and anchor it and tie it in a beautiful bow right there in the middle of your core, and let it expand and grow, and let all your needs be met, and let every part of your desires be realized. Sometimes we do not feel like we can have our desires because we feel guilty for wanting them, ashamed for wanting them. And may you move through that energy, look at that energy, express it, find your way through it. Know your desire to be loved, your desire to be valued, your desire to be abundant, your desire to be successful, your desire to be purposeful, whatever it might be. We want you to have that. We want you to have it as much as you want to have it. So let's level it up, everyone. Let's level it up. Let's move the energies into that co-creation, into that balance of energy where you are the energetic match to that desire that you just got very real with. And let's evolve together. And with that, we're going to let you go. We love you all. We thank you for being here. And we hope that the activations today will help bring you clarity and moving forward in your evolution and in your desires and what happens next for you. We thank you for your time, for joining us here. And we thank you so much for supporting these videos so that it is possible to get more and more of them out. So thank you so much. And until next time. Okay, you guys, so that is it. That is what we have for you today. I'm still swimming in some of the fuchsia, and look at me in my purple. I didn't even realize what I had put on today for bringing in colors, but here it is. And so I also want to remind you that there is a workshop that I'm bringing in with Valerie Camozzi on December 13th, 3 p.m. Pacific time. That is going to be in the description box below. Please click like. Your likes and comments, your positive likes and comments do help share this video and get it out there to everyone else. Love you all, and until next time, we'll see ya, and just absolutely manifest and co-create that dance. Okay, bye-bye.